So I've been snow camping for the past 15 years. This video isn't going to teach you everything you need to know about snow camping, but I just want to share a recent experience and pass along a few tips. First, snowshoeing. I like to get off the trail, get away from the noise of the road, and really settle into the quiet of winter. That involves a whole set of preparation on what to wear, getting the right snowshoes. I prefer MSRs. I won't cover that in detail, but the good news is you can practice snowshoeing without camping. Second is sleeping. Tent works great, and its main function is to keep you out of the wind. If you're going into a snowstorm, you need a four-season tent that has much stronger pole structures to withstand heavy snow, but that means the tent is heavier and bulkier. Black Diamond and Hyperlate both make a much lighter weight alternative pyramid tent that works great, but you need to bring a floor covering as well as a couple of poles to use as your main center pole. Steve did not want to take this tent on the trip. He wanted a little more comfort or perceived comfort, so he carried his four-season tent. Given the avalanche forecast, which is something you should always check before you go snowshoeing or camping anywhere in the mountains, Steve and I opted to go up Commonwealth Basin and follow the creek up the valley between Guy Peak, Cave Ridge, Snoqualmie Mountain, and Red Mountain. And like many Cascadian winter outings, the chance of rain was just as likely as that of snow.
Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault. And
the back of the basin's to this side, and there's a valley here you can't see, and we're going to go up into the valley that way. Try to get higher and get out of the rain. Go across the creek up here.
I know you tried so hard.
Now that I'm in here, it's looking deeper.
I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. Your life you've tried to be a good.
Okay, we are in the upper Commonwealth Basin Valley, or below Snoqualmie Peak here, and that's Red Peak there. Red passes up here. We're going to keep going up, and hopefully the rain doesn't fall on us tonight.
When you find where you want to camp, and one of the benefits of snow camping is you can pretty much camp anywhere flat, you first need to stomp out a platform for your tent.
It's not fair. You did your time.
Alright, snow is like, I don't know, 4 feet deep to the creek to get some water. But, so we got us a pot of water. Hey! Alright, this is a setup where the gas canister is meant to orient upside down so that even though it's cold, you'll get a flow of gas and you can burn, because I've been in the cold. Last time I went snow camping with Seth, where we couldn't get our stove to go, so I bought this, tried it out, working good. We got the Patagonia Provisions red bean chili, chopped onions, sour cream, which is of course impossible to do with one hand, but here we go. Fresh sour cream and chopped onions. What are you eating? Beef stroganoff. And we got a little bit of rain, but that's okay.
In boxes erasing the memory so you won't notice. I'm taking the time to focus. You're by yourself, I'm by myself.
All right, it's somewhere around 6:40 a.m. and snow for sure.
We were so good at flying, but we can't keep flying. We keep getting stuck on the wrong side of the mountain. We were so good at trying, but we can't keep trying, 'cause we only end up on the wrong side of the mountain.
Your sleep kit. This is the main thing that's going to make your trip comfortable. If you're cold at night, you won't sleep much and you'll be pretty miserable. After you set up your tent, slip into a change of dry clothes, throw on your puffy and a fresh hat to keep your head warm. Next is your pad. You want one with a high RV value, and some inflatable pads like this Big Agnes are insulated and that will keep you warm.
While we're waiting for our water to boil, let's talk about why Steve was cold last night. So this is the thickness of my pad. This is the thickness of Steve's pad. Both of us had warm sleeping bags though. Mine was only a 32-degree bag, but I had a little quilt that I also brought.
North Face snowshoe.
There you go. But his pad needs to be a little thicker. So
we were so good at flying, but we can't keep flying. We keep getting stuck on the wrong side of the mountain. We were so good at trying, but we can't keep trying, 'cause we only end up on the wrong side of the mountain. We were so good at flying, but we can't keep flying. We keep getting stuck on the wrong side of the mountain. So good at trying, but we can't keep trying. We only end up on the wrong side of the mountain.
oh, you made it. You did not die. How's the wet feet? Nice and chilly. Just like Jeremiah Johnson fishing in the pond.